My goal for 2025 is to shut the fuck up. I don't want to feel miserable anymore. I grew a brain that I don't have a social life. I don't want to be fucking chill anymore. I am getting a fucking boyfriend. I just hate myself. No, I don't want to please everyone. Good job. Wait. Hi guys, welcome to Sip and Spill. Oh shit. Where we sip and we spill. I still gotta work on the intro, I think. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Murray, 22 years old, and I make a bunch of content that I don't even know what it is. Today we're December 31st. We are New Year's Eve. I wanted to do a little get ready with me because it's the last one of the year. I also wanted to talk about how I am approaching this new year, 2025, because 2024 has been probably, I'm not gonna say the hardest because, you know, but it's definitely top 3 of one of the hardest years I've ever, you know, lived. Anyway, I thought of a new little concept. I don't know why I called it Sip and Spill. I mean, I know why, because I'm gonna sip on a little beverage while I spill the tea. Today the tea is gonna be 2025. My goal, I'm telling you right now, my goal for 2025 is to not be miserable anymore. And my goal, also second goal, is to make 2025 my bitch. So that's the whole video. I made a list on my phone on topics I want to talk about for this sip and spill video. Today's beverage of choice is a little beer. It's a Desperado. It's a French beer. Very sad because I can't find any of those in the US. I'm trying to drink as many as possible before I leave back to the US because I'm gonna miss it. It's my favorite beer. I don't really love beer. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. But these, I actually genuinely love this beer. They're not real beers. If you ask anyone that knows anything about beers, they're not real beers because they have some tequila infused, which you don't taste at all, but the taste is really nice. I don't know. I love it. It's one of my favorite little beverages. I already started doing my hair because always hair, makeup, and then outfit. Always just kind of ignore that I look a little insane. And look, I have my French soccer jersey. Alright. Oh my god, that's the wrong brush. That's the wrong brush! We're starting off very strong. Anyways, the first topic I want to talk about is manifesting. My goal in 2025 is to manifest more, but also I am going into 2025 manifesting my dream life. I'm taking it very seriously this time because I have tried manifesting before. I wouldn't believe it. And I think that's the thing with manifesting is that you truly have to actually believe what you're manifesting into the world and the universe. When you manifest something, it has to be in a present tense. It has to be you already have what you're manifesting for. It's not about being spiritual, whatever. It's I truly believe that 2025 is my year. 2025 is going to be the best year of my life. Everything that I want is going to happen. I'm not going to tell you exactly because it's pretty private and intimate, I feel like. I don't want to expose myself to the whole world. I wrote down on my little journal it's kind of bullet points. I was in 2025 I am happy, I have this, I do this, I have that, I am this way. I really see it. I also envision. I also envision it in my mind. Genuinely envision it. It is really hard because when I tell you that, you might be bro, how can you really believe in that? How can you really be sure that it's gonna happen? You're not sure. Nothing is sure. What's the cost of believing that you're gonna have the best year of your life? What's wrong with that? I am sick and tired of feeling miserable. Genuinely, I don't want to feel miserable anymore. I'm done. That's it. I don't want to feel like shit. I don't want to feel like I'm a loser. I don't want to feel like I'm not really living my life. I want to be in control of my life, and I am going to be in control of my life, and I am in control of my life. That's the mindset that I have. I'm going to do everything in my power to have a great life that I deserve. I do generally think that everything happens for a reason, because if I had not gone through whatever I went through in 2024, I don't think I would be saying those words right now, and I don't think I would be going into 2025 in this mindset. For example, last year, at the end of the year of 2023, which wasn't a great year at all, I was trying really hard to go into 2024 with a good and positive mindset, telling myself, you know what, it's okay, everything happens for a reason. But I really didn't understand why everything was happening and what was the reason. I was like, okay, I guess I have to be positive. Deep down, I didn't actually want to be positive, and I didn't actually believe that there was a reason, because I couldn't understand the reason, if that makes sense. Fast forward a year later, now I get it. It was really hard. Everything did really happen for a reason, because it opened my eye on so many things, and it made me so much more mature. I feel like I said it, I was on FaceTime with my best friend the other night, and I was like, I don't know how to explain it, but within the last 6 months or even within this year, I feel like I grew a brain. That's how I can explain how this year happened to me. Yeah, it was a shit show, and it was really hard, and it was very uncomfortable. I suffered a lot, and it was very painful. I was so lonely, I was so sad and angry, and I went through so many things, but everything just made me open my eyes. Oh, wait, that was my mother. But yeah, all that to say that I'm going into 2025 really believing, really knowing deep down that it's gonna be a good year. Things are gonna happen because I'm gonna make them happen. It's not just everything is just gonna start happening and everything is just gonna start being so good and perfect. It's more of because I have this mindset. It's the law of attraction. What you're putting out in the universe, you're getting. Putting out, and I'm genuinely putting out in the universe, I want all those things or whatever, and I'm gonna get all those things because I'm going to create those opportunities for me, and I'm gonna work for them, and it's gonna happen. I don't know if what I'm saying really makes sense. In my head it does. But next topic that I wanted to talk about is life. So with the same mindset of manifesting, so I have been single for 4 years, right? Very much single. I've had things and situationships and whatever, nothing serious, because I really did not want to, and I also I don't know, I was scared to say that I wanted a boyfriend, if that makes sense, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. Since I've been single 4 years ago, I've been no, I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want any of this shit, I don't want emotions, I don't want blah blah blah. So result of that, I wasn't getting a boyfriend. I wasn't getting someone that wanted me for a serious relationship. I was only getting fucking dickheads, because that's what I was that's kind of what I wanted. And to be fair, for the first at least 3 years of being single, that's what I wanted. I wanted to have fun. I didn't want anything serious. I didn't care if it was situationships or whatever, or if it was one night stands. I just wanted to talk to guys. I wanted to get the attention, and I just wanted to fuck around. That's the honest truth. I don't think anyone should be ashamed to say something like that, because I needed to do that. Or I just wanted, I don't know if I needed to do it, but I wanted to do it, so I did it. After doing that for 3 years, I was I'm kind of getting sick of this shit, and I didn't feel good about it. After a while, guys are still being dickheads, and it doesn't make me feel good, even though I'm choosing to do this that way. I still don't feel great about it, because at the end I don't feel they're respecting me, basically, which was true, but because I was letting them treat me that way, if that makes sense. Then I was okay, you know what, next time I talk to someone, I want something serious. But I was still afraid to say I want a boyfriend. I was yeah, we'll see, I'm not chasing anyone, which I will never chase someone, but I was still being very much iffy about it, and just yeah, scared to say that I wanted to have a boyfriend. I was no, I don't want a boyfriend, but if someone were to come and blah blah blah, then it might be serious. Shut the fuck up, just say you want a fucking boyfriend. So that's been the last year. I've been this. Oh, it's my mom again. Oui? So yeah, that's been the last year. Obviously, result of that, I never got a fucking boyfriend, because I got something iffy, and I got a fucking situationship that I didn't want, but I still was you know what, whatever. Well, you get what you asked for, Murray, and you never asked for a boyfriend. So with that being said, okay, here's the thing. I've been so alone. I don't think I've ever been this alone, because I've been living with my parents. I don't have any friends where I live at home here, because long story short, I went to international schools, high school and stuff, so all the real good friends that I made during that time in high school, all international and foreigners that are not in France. I have one friend who's my best friend since kindergarten that I know here, but she's got a full-time job, she's got also school. Anyways, that being said, I don't have a social life, and I haven't had a social life in 8 months. Okay. And so I've been very much alone. But that got me thinking, because I have been doing a lot of thinking. 8 months alone without any like social life and friends, you think a lot. You think a shit fucking ton. And so with all the thinking that I did, I was like, bro, yeah, I do want a boyfriend. What's wrong with that? I do want to have someone. I don't need someone, but yeah, I crave having someone. Yeah, I want a boyfriend. Yeah, I want someone. I think it's so beautiful to have a relationship and to have someone that loves you and that you love them and that we're all happy and shit. Anyways, so that's how I came to the conclusion that I want a boyfriend. All that to fucking say that 2025, I am getting a fucking boyfriend. Mark my words. What I want to say basically is that like we shouldn't be ashamed to admit that like we want boyfriends. I feel like in our society and with like social media and whatever, and like in our generation right now, because of all the situationships shit that we've got going on, and like we don't want to like say that we want a relationship, like, because if we say that like we want a serious relationship, then we look like we're like too much, or like we're not chill. And like I don't want to be chill. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be fucking chill anymore. I've been chill for 4 years. What the fuck did it bring me? Nothing. Just dickheads. And I'm sick of being the chill girl that like lets go of everything, but actually like at the end you just ask to get treated like shit when you're this chill girl. I'm sorry. If you just are from the get-go, you're very honest with the fact that you want something serious, that this is how it is, and then I want to be treated like that and not other way, no other way, then you're gonna get someone that's gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. If you're like, no, it's fine, I don't care, I'm just so chill and like I'm cool like that, and like you can do whatever, you can talk to 20 other girls, like I don't care, like we are not anything, like, well then you're gonna get treated like shit, bro. What the fuck are you expecting? That's why I'm like, yeah, no, I want a boyfriend, I want something serious, I want someone that loves me, I want someone that is mature, because I'm fucking mature, and I'm not fucking with anyone that's not mature and emotionally intelligent. That's my thing. I generally don't think that anyone, especially women, should be ashamed to say the truth and be honest with what they want, and not be called crazy for just wanting something serious and wanting a serious boyfriend in a relationship. You're not crazy if you want that. You're fucking normal. It's more crazy to want someone that like doesn't care about you, only wants to fuck you, only texts you at like 1 a.m. on a Saturday night, and then talks to like your friend. What's the crazier, this option or like I want something serious and a boyfriend? You tell me, but I think I know the answer. I love burping. I love burping. I will be anywhere and I'm just gonna burp. I don't care, I'm just gonna fucking burp. I have been burping since forever, but I have been burping freely for a couple years now, and it's the best thing ever. Everyone should do it. I burp all the time. I burp at restaurants. I burp around my family. I burp at like the fucking school cafeteria. I don't give a shit. Okay, quickly we're gonna talk about something that's like very much triggering for a lot of people, me included, but I want to talk about it. I don't know why, but I do know why, because I think I'm sick and tired that like I make it such a taboo and a secret for myself, is body image and anything that comes along with that. One of my goals for 2025 is to really like not care about my body. I don't know how that's gonna go, and I'm not putting any like specific goal with it, but I'm just sick of like always looking at myself and like never like what I see. But then I look back at pictures from like 6 months ago and I'm like, oh, I was so much better then. But then 6 months ago when I took that picture, I wasn't liking what I was seeing either. It's like a never ending cycle of like you never like the way you look. You're always trying to work out to look better and like be happy with your body, but then it never happens, and then you always look back at the old pictures and you're like, oh, I was better then. But then when you took this picture, you didn't feel like you were good. So it's like, ugh. Actually, what I've realized is like I've been looking pretty much the fucking same for like at least last year. I've been looking pretty consistent. I've been doing kind of the yo-yo since college. I mean, my eating disorder started in college. What I'm saying is that like the last year I've been like pretty consistent with how I look, but the way I see myself hasn't been consistent at all. I'm sick of having those phases where I'm like, I just hate myself and I hate my body. I don't want to have that anymore. Like I'm just fucking tired of this, but it's like it's so deep into me that I have no idea how I'm gonna like get over it, if that makes sense. You wake up, you feel fine, 2 hours later you feel like shit. You take a video of your body to see whatever, you look like shit. The next day you look at that video, you're like, oh well, I wasn't too bad. And it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How does it work in here? Please tell me, because I don't understand. I'm getting too old to like care that much about like being so skinny and whatever. Like, it's actually not even about that. It's just more like the body dysmorphia. How can you remove your body dysmorphia? Like, please let me know, because I don't know. I'm tired to like be so inconsistent with how I see myself. I don't know, I just don't want it to be a thing anymore. And it's such a big thing. It's a huge thing. It's something that I think about from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep every day of my life. The food thing is getting so much better, and I'm really happy about that. Even with that, the body image thing is not getting better. Like, I just want to, right now, body image, the way I see my body is like probably one of the most important things in my head, and I really want to minimize that. I really want to like not make it an important thing. Just change the mindset of like, no, I'm not gonna let that ruin my day. I'm not gonna let that affect my mood. Yeah, I don't know. That one is a pretty sensitive topic. But the last thing I want to talk about, I wrote down me first. Let me elaborate. I will put myself first in probably almost every situation in 2025. The way I'm sick and tired of feeling miserable, I am sick and tired of not putting myself first and not doing stuff for myself that benefit me. I am going to do things that benefit myself. I'm not saying that in the way that like they're gonna harm other people. No, but they're gonna benefit me. They're gonna benefit the other people as well, because they're gonna benefit me. Then I'm gonna be happier. I'm gonna be in a better mood, and then like, everyone's happy, because then I'm gonna be a better person around other people. Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of being a fucking people pleaser. Ugh. No, I don't want to please everyone. I've been better at doing stuff like that, at like not being that much of a people pleaser with like friends or like people that I'm not super close with. I'm definitely very good at that, because I mean, if you ask any of my real friends, they will tell you, you don't fuck with me, because I'm not gonna fuck with you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm gonna try. I'm very honest. I'm very not fake. I hate fake people. That's like really, it's like a pet peeve. I can't be fake, and that's like one of my biggest things. Like I can't fake it. I just can't, and I don't want to. And when I don't like someone or whatever, I'm just not gonna try, because I don't like them. So like, why would I try, you know? That's that. The me first is more about like with the close people, I just like won't listen to myself, and I'll forget myself. And that's like something that I've talked a lot about in therapy, and my therapist kept telling me, we don't want to forget ourselves. We won't forget ourselves. We don't forget ourselves. We love ourselves, and we'll never forget ourselves, and we're gonna put ourselves first, period. Where I struggle to do that is with very close friends and with family. It's a very sensitive topic, but you just have a hard time to like stand up for yourself in front of your parents or your family or whatever, because you feel like you owe them everything, but you don't. You owe yourself everything. You're the one that like made it this far. Everything that happened is because you made it happen, and everything that didn't happen is because you didn't make it happen. I just want to be like more proud of myself and not be ashamed of it, because we shouldn't be ashamed to be proud of ourselves. Because everything, I'm repeating myself, but everything that is happening is because we made it happen to ourselves. I think it's more than important to take care of ourselves. As cringy and whatever it sounds, we do only have ourselves for the rest of our life. That's one thing that is sure, is that you're just gonna have yourself. You don't know if you're gonna have your best friend forever. You're not gonna have your parents forever. You're not gonna have your boyfriend together. You're not, but you're gonna have you forever. For as long as you live, you're gonna have you. I want to make myself more important in my life. That goes with everything that I've talked about. Everything is related. Like, I've talked about different topics, but everything is pretty much related. I am determined to make this year about me, make this year happen for me. I'm gonna make it happen for me, and I'm not gonna have any regrets. And I know that in 1 year, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, good job. You did it, and you're doing it, and you're gonna keep doing it for the rest of your life, because you don't want to be miserable. You will not be miserable anymore. You don't deserve that. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to live the fucking life. Just live your fucking life. Just fucking live your life. Like, that's my thing. It's like, oh my god, just fucking live your life. Stop worrying about so many things. Worry about the most important thing. Worry about your fucking self, and live your goddamn life. Sorry.